Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Nova Gundam, and it has been a very long time since I had that, so thank you very much, Nova, because, yeah, still just kind of playing catch-up, and I had a couple of doctor's appointments of my own this week, and it's just, yeah, I'm not hitting on all the brain cells. I'm recording this kind of late at night after a long day, and I'm hoping I will be coherent. Nova is in the Gym Cannon 2, which is a really nice mobile suit with twin beam shoulder cannons. The Gym rifle it has access to, which of course is a fairly long-range automatic rifle. Really good weapon, and it also has a beam saber, and it's just generally pretty good. Yeah, and Nova's doing a really good job so far. This is the first overheat, and spacing out those shoulder cannon shots to prevent overheat is difficult. But once you do, of course, the Gym rifle has a good enough range that you can still sit well behind most of your team and hit things from a distance. So, and as you can see, the cooldown's not too long, so something just... Oh yes, also the Gym Cannon 2 does have a shield, like most Gym Cannon variants do, so yeah, that definitely helps, because there are some support types that have a shield at this level. Gundam Mudrock does, but there's not. They don't all. At least I'm pretty sure Mudrock has a shield. If I'm misremembering, it's, like I said, late, no brain. But there is a kill. And yeah, as you can see, the beam cannons on this have a good long range, so support fire's coming in, so not quite a good time to go prone. Okay, now it's safe. So yeah. Yeah, as you can see, good range on those. A lot of people, it's they're getting hit during their maneuver armor or such, and so you're seeing resist pop up, but yeah. Let's see. That might be a GO4 up there charging its rifle or something similar, but might be a bad angle to try and get it, but might be able to deter them a little bit. But yeah, GO4 of course has that Mega Beam Launcher, which is a vicious weapon. So best to keep over in this direction because, yeah, it'll be harder to hit you from there. Got an assist, and let's see, I think that's a full armor of some sort up there. Not sure if it's the, well, it doesn't say advantage or disadvantage, so whatever type of Gundam type it is a support, so it's not the full armor Gundam ground. And yeah, something over there has a pretty good charging weapon. Might be a heavy Gundam shoulder cannon, not 100% sure. But, let's see. And more beams. Yep, beams. Okay. And yeah. Well, a decent cooldown rate on the shoulder cannons. I really do enjoy beam weapons. There's a few I want to use more often. I want to get the second level of the Jim White Dingo's prototype beam rifle sometime. The third level is actually out, and I would love to have that. I don't think I have the level 3 White Dingo yet either, but that's, you know, future goals. It's something I would like to use. Let's see. Yeah, this one is enemy teammate just disconnected because this is kind of looking one-sided. It's getting a little less one-sided now. Enemy team is making up some ground, so that guy left at exactly the wrong time, actually. Because, yeah, you know, 3-on-1 there, probably, if Nova survives this, it's going to be really impressive, but, you know, doing good damage on his way out, if nothing else. Yeah, there is a kill. 5,000 to 3,000, that's some pretty good makeup work the enemy team has been doing. Jim Quell, that explains a bit. But, yeah, there's, okay, either the enemy team took A or nobody on Nova's team ever grabbed it, which is a shame. You know, I have a superstition about rounds where nobody remembers to grab A. You don't always lose them, but it sure is kind of discouraging early in. I try to remember to do it myself, but just, you know, sometimes you think somebody else is going to do it and you wander off and nobody has done it, which, you know, shouldn't get too worried about it like I sometimes do, but yeah, you kind of just get this feeling sometimes when you see that of, oh yeah, it's going to be one of those. But good damage going on here, and ouch. Time to switch to Gym rifle while the cannons cool down. And yeah, a couple of good targets back there if Nova can get close, and there's really not a lot of guards between him and the people in question. Vulcans, and of course the good old charging attack, which yeah, don't underestimate the ability to do chip damage while boosting forward. It is really useful a lot of times. Pretty sure that's a mud rock that Nova just took down because, well, they have a fairly unique way of moving for a cannon suit. So you can tell that silhouette separately, distinctly, you know, you can distinguish that silhouette from the Dom cannon very easily. That's the sentence. But yeah, so let's see. The Nova's team is push the enemy back to B, the point closest to their base, and it looks like they might get repelled here, or might get taken out because they are. Enemy team is pretty well focusing. Nova is the closest thing to the team, which not all enemy team, which not always a great support. But I like that camo. I don't think I have run around yet of my GTO2 and it's just beautifully horrible camo, but if I get a chance, I will do it, because it's just, there's like a tortoiseshell camo pattern that lets you pick not only like individual, you know, hexes, but the color of the space between the hexes, and you can do some beautifully garish things with that. So, see, Nova doing a good job of avoiding getting hit until the checkpoint's taken. So, yeah, they went from having no checkpoints to, I think, having just about all of them, and that is going to turn this. Not that they were ever in a much danger of, you know, getting beaten here, but yeah, that's gonna give them an edge. Okay, the Quell already took back B, so they've still got 2 out of 3, so I'm gonna stand by that, even though I'm kind of blathering here. As you know, I don't watch these in advance. I kind of like the surprise myself, just because you know, I probably should do more prepared commentary sometimes, but if I do that, I kind of do that based on the memories I have of my own rounds. When I'm doing guest videos, I like the surprise as much as anybody else. But, let's see, that person's about to drop, I think. No, close. There you go. And, yeah, Nova's having a really good round here. 1 minute left, and they've got a 4,000 point lead. At these costs, the enemy team could take it, but just given that they've been, you know, they're down a person, and they, you know, have been at a disadvantage against Nova's team on and off. So I don't think they're going to be able to rally here. I don't, you know, now that it's a 2-1, I don't think they're even going to get close. But yeah, it's hard to stay coordinated, especially again when you have fewer people to be coordinated than the enemy team. It makes it really hard. Okay, that's right. It has a slightly different downswing animation. As you can see, or no, that was the forward swing. That's right, yeah. The downswing's about normal, but the forward swing is is just very linear on the right-hand side, which actually means that if you're careful, you can, you know, get it around your allies a little bit more easily than the sweeping bottom left to upper right Federation default neutral swing. But yeah, good round, mission completed, and Nova got swept the board, 2,600 score, 675 assists, 76,000 damage, and was targeted more than a quarter of the time. So yeah, really good work there. You know, it's always impressive when you can do that. 4 kills, 2 deaths as well, if you didn't see that go by that fast. But it's always impressive when you can do that kind of damage when you're targeted that much. But that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2, and thank you again, Nova, for the round. I really appreciate it. And we'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, yeah, I really want to get this week's G-Line full custom because it actually has 2 melee swings on a support suit. I want to give that a try. I always liked the type-breaking suits in the first game, and it's nice to see them come back. The one I would really like is I'd like to see the non-booster version of the Gym Intercept Custom, because that was a fun raid in the first game. It was a raid with a charging beam sniper rifle, and I would get a kick out of that.